Right. I'd like to call the committee of the whole meeting for Monday, August 18th, 2025 to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Gaffino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis.
Here.
Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Nedved.
Here.
Trustee Salazar.
Here.
All right, thank you. Trustee comments? Seeing none. Item 1 under discussion. Steve?
Thank you. Item number 1 under discussion tonight, and item 2 are somewhat interrelated. Item 1 is regarding a special use for a daycare at 181 South Lincoln Way. This daycare is locating in a available property that is directly across the street from our police department. Nathan's going to walk through the process right now. They just went to Plan Commission, and they are looking for board feedback.
Good evening, everyone. So Seeds of Early Learning Academy is proposing to purchase the building at 181 South Lincoln Way. This was the old, it was a doctor's office. If you've driven by recently, you can actually see it now. You know, for a long time it was covered with brush, but the current property owner has cleaned it up so you can actually see the building. Building was built back in 2006-ish. The applicant went by the entire building and reconfigured the interior space for classrooms and offices to suit their needs. No site changes, so the parking lot isn't changing or anything like that. Site improvements would mainly be for playground areas. So the applicant's program is very nature intensive, so the kids are outside a lot, and which is why they like this lot, because it's a big lot and it's got you know, nice trees on it. It's right next to the river, so they will be building some fences and things to secure outdoor play areas, but otherwise no changes to the outside of the building, no changes to the parking lot. They project 60 to 100 students when they reach full enrollment. With generally 12 to 15 staff members on site during peak operations. Their operations would be 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. The zoning code would require 12 spaces. They have 30, so they have plenty of parking, and the parking lot is designed so there is actually a loop down there, so you can come in, circle, and come out. It's not a dead end, which helps with traffic flow. One item to note is next door, the village has previously approved at 161 South Lincoln Way cannabis dispensary. Now, in our code, a dispensary cannot locate next to a daycare, but a daycare can locate next to a dispensary. The rules are for dispensaries, not for daycares. So their special use application is fine. They are aware of the dispensary next door, and they went on record at the Planning Commission saying that they don't have a problem with it. The next item is going to kind of deal with that conflict a little bit, but for this, we will stop there and invite the applicant up to answer any questions.
I'm fine.
Excuse me, you'll have to speak into the microphone.
Go ahead. Better?
Much
Is it
better.
on?
Very good.
Hi, let me try it again. I'm Michelle Avila. I'm currently operating our first Seeds of Early Learning Academy in St. Charles. We've been there almost 2 years now, so it's been an amazing year. 2 years, flies by. I've been in early childhood for about a decade now, and I hold a master's degree in early childhood from Loyola University. So when I found the space in North Aurora, I was so excited because when I saw the trees, I'm a little bit sad that we lost a couple of trees, but it's still ideal for what we're trying to do at Seeds of Early Learning and really bring the kids outside. Kids just do not spend enough time outdoors. If they could live outside, they would. So I definitely want to give them that opportunity, and I want them to have. One thing what we're grounded in is really the concept of rich normality. So what rich normality means is a strong belief that children just deserve quality experiences in daily basis. Also, at Seeds, we advocate for children's right to play, which is rooted in our philosophy, which is Reggio Emilia. And one thing that partners up really well with Reggio Emilia is the nature-based learning. when you incorporate nature-based learning, it really brings that sense of wonder. And when the learning that the children are experiencing is they're participating in and they're seeing it in real world, it's a stronger foundation. So when they're learning about the weather and they're actually outside in the rain, experiencing the puddles, being in the snow. When we first opened up the first seeds, it was actually perfect because it was the biggest snowstorm. Everybody was calling us and like, you guys closed, all the schools are closed. And I was like, no, this is our moment to shine. We're an outdoor school, we're a nature school. Yes, we're open. So we literally had a snow day at school. And that's the idea that we want to bring for early childhood. Our children deserve those kind of experiences at school. We are building that foundation for love for school. In Reggio Emilia, the outdoor and just the environment serves us as their teachers. So it's really important to find a space that fits that. And the space in North Aurora is beyond fantastic. And it just gives so many incredible opportunities for nature-inspired curriculum. And one thing that I want to speak to is the Nature Explorer. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but we partnered up with them in St. Charles. And their initiative in America is really to transform those plastic playgrounds. All you see is kind of the slides and the swings. And honestly, there's just so many times a child can go down a slide or a swing, and at one point they're just beating each other up for entertainment. So what Nature Explorer does is they really create nature havens for children. So they bring out their own architects, and they met with me at Seeds in St. Charles, and they were like, well, what do you see in this space? My niece actually just graduated from our program, but I said, she's a performer. We need a stage. They come and bring all sorts of things. They make a band every single day. I was like, we need houses. We need a mud kitchen. I grew up in a mud kitchen, and it's just amazing to give them these opportunities and allow our curriculum to travel outdoors. And it's honestly, seeing the children thrive is so amazing that they have this space that's their own, and it's just created for them. Even when I told parents, I say, listen, this is not about you guys. It's about the children. So everything that you see is intentional. Our curriculum is emergent. But as an educator myself, I know we have the responsibility to prepare them for kindergarten, and we will. We'll just do it their way. That's just a little bit about us. If you guys have a question, I'll be happy to answer.
No, I don't have any.
I was just,
Fine.
what are the ages of the kids that will be there?
So we will be serving infant through 5-year-olds.
Okay.
We will not be serving school-age.
I think it's great. I do. Yeah. I can see you're very passionate about what you do, and I think it's a great space for you. I'm all for it.
It is fantastic. It's literally a dream come true. I'm so glad they cut the tree so I saw it.
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait to see it open.
Yeah, it looks like a great location, nice and close to the highway, so I'm sure you'll have lots of
Yes,
customers.
Absolutely, yeah. The views are amazing. It's honestly.
Yeah, for a long time, it was just a bunch of trees from Route 31, so it's great to see some energy and some young people there, and that's fantastic. So, yeah, it's a good spot, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We'll have
sound-
maybe a chicken coop, maybe a little.
Yeah, that's great. Sounds good. Yep. All right, thank you. Steve, anything you need from us? We're good with it?
No, it'll just go on to the village board for a vote.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, item 2, Steve?
So item number 2, as we alluded to earlier, is somewhat entangled in this. When the staff found out that they were going to locate a daycare within the buffer of a dispensary, we thought ahead to what happens if the dispensary ever leaves. Can another dispensary then relocate in that same spot? Because now the buffer would be set, and technically it would preclude that. So what we'd look to do is, since that dispensary has already had one successful location, and now they have a new one that's about to open there. It's right across from the police station. There are very limited spots in town that have dispensary availability, and we're capped at 2 dispensaries total. The staff wanted to propose to the board a change into the code, the zoning code for dispensaries, and Nathan's going to go over that sentence in red.
Sure. So those 5 rules up there, those are the rules for locating a cannabis dispensary. So that's where it talks about no on-site consumption. There's only 2 in town. And number 3 is the 1,000-foot buffer. So when we brought it to the Plan Commission, we asked a couple questions. Should we just take out child care center? And they didn't want to do that. They said, what if these people leave and they want to locate somewhere else? We want to keep that in place. The consensus was, we just want to say, if daycare moves next to a dispensary, that doesn't count towards the buffer, because they chose to move next to it. So that's what the sentence in red says, I hope, pending our attorney review. But the idea is, when the use list above locates within the 1,000-foot setback of a previously approved dispensary, the 1,000-foot setback shall not apply to the previously approved dispensary or a future dispensary in the same spot.
I have a question.
Sure.
So we limit ourselves to having 2 dispensaries within the village. Now, what if this dispensary next to the daycare goes belly up? They can't open up another dispensary? Somebody else can't come in and open another dispensary?
That's what we're trying to solve here. So if the current one that we approved, and by the way, they're in for their building permits, and they hope to be remodeling their space shortly. But if they were to leave, and a third group wanted to come in, that we haven't seen before, they would have to come in for their own special use. So we write all the cannabis special uses that they're specific to the individual users, because we want to see who these users are and vet them. So if they were to leave and somebody else were to come in, as it's written right now, they wouldn't be able to locate there, because they'd now be within 1,000 feet of daycare. So we're writing in that red sentence to say that they could still go there, because it was approved there before the daycare came.
Yeah, kind of like
Like a
grandfather.
grandfather?
Yes.
Basically like grandfathering it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it just makes good common sense to
Yep.
do that.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Jason, good?
Yeah, good.
All right. All right. All right, thank you. Steve, anything with that one?
No, that's it. Same
Good.
as this. It goes back to village board for final approval then.
All right. All right, I need a motion to adjourn and go to exec session to discuss property acquisition.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? All right, thank you.